City to interview one of the world's most famous digital artists. Kelly Richardson is recognised as a representative for a new breed of artists. I began asking Kelly a bit about her background.
Well, I am Canadian, grew up in Canada, and I studied drawing and painting actually at school. And then I moved to England, where I now reside. I've been there for 11 years.
How did you become into your career working in the digital arts?
At the end of my degree in drawing and painting, I actually, wrong time to ask the question, but I asked myself why I was drawing and painting. I didn't even really think about it. I just went into it because it was something that I enjoyed doing. And rather than having the medium dictated, I asked the question, asked myself what it was that I was trying to make work about, if anything. And so the work became idea-based rather than medium-specific. And so if I had an idea to make a sculpture, and it made sense to make a sculpture, I would make a sculpture. If it was painting, and that's when video entered my practice. So it was great when I graduated my undergrad. And then the ideas kept bringing me into video, and eventually it just took over my practice. So yeah, I'm entirely self-taught.
So then, like, as a young person, did you think your career would be so involved in digital technology?
Absolutely not. No, not at all.
What's your drive?
That's a really good question. I guess I really enjoy making. I like the process of making, and I also like taking people on a trip in galleries.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about the most memorable moment of your career?
That's a tricky one. There's so many now, but I guess one of the most memorable is maybe doing a residency in Texas, where one of the pieces in this exhibition, the landscape is from Texas. But yeah, it's so tricky because I've been so fortunate to go so many places and experience so many amazing things.
Yeah. Where is your work taking you?
Well, it's taken me really all over the world. Almost every country, I would say. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about your current exhibition?
So the current exhibition is called Haunted at Void Gallery in Derry. And it's got 3 large-scale video installations. The first one, the big one, is a 43-foot by 9-foot panoramic view of Mars in the future. So it's 200 to 300 years into the future. And the landscape itself was created using the topographical data for Mars, which NASA has made available to the public, which I brought into a 3D program to recreate the lay of the land faithfully. And then I looked at images that NASA has of Mars to look at the soil and the sand and the rocks to try and replicate that as faithfully as possible. And then in that landscape are various resting remains from various missions to the planet. The second video is Orion Time, which features a desert-like landscape with what appears to be loads of endless fiery vessels leaving the planet. And the third is Exiles of the Shattered Star, which was filmed in the Lake District in England. And that features a very, very picturesque, beautiful lake, mountainous, hilly landscape. And in it, it's raining fireballs.
Yeah. What advice would you give to young people who are seeking a career in digital technology?
There are so many great resources online now. When I first got into it, there were very few resources. I made some friends on a forum, an international forum where everyone would help each other. And those forums still exist, and they're really, really great communities to be a part of. There's a really kind of share the wealth of knowledge mentality on them.